Good evening, everybody. How are we doing today? Oh, look at that. I am not hooked up. Why not? Oh, a little bit of, all right, a little bit of trying this out here. Computer back up and running, but that is about it. Hey, Redline, how's it going, Mike? Oh, I'm got my computer up and running here, and I'm trying to get everything working for tomorrow morning. And so I am flirting around. Want to jump on? Jump on with me. It'll be fun. No, you wanna. Nice late night stream. Late for us, anyways. Trying to look at this here. I don't control room live event. I'm just trying to figure this all out, man. I haven't set up Streamlabs in so long. Do I sound okay, Mike? Because I really effed my computer up. So I am, I don't know what I'm trying to do here. Yeah, I don't know. Probably look better this way too, huh? Can't see me. I just gotta figure this out. Hey, Robert, what's up? How you doing tonight? Tell you, once I get this all going, man, this is a badass setup now. Down here, this is great. I love it. My computer guy's supposed to be coming over tonight. I had a problem with just a couple of things. Oh yeah, I'm just saying, man, I gotta do something real quick for everybody. Alright, let's go to this. Do this. Have a little bit of this. Close. Come on back here. Yeah, everybody wants to jump in. Have at it. No freaking trolls, please. Alright, now, why is this not coming up? I've got my key in here. And I've restarted it. Render it. Start recording. I don't know. They say it's been such a long time. I wonder if I shut it down and restart it again. It won't hang up anyways, that's for sure. I'm trying again to see if it comes up this time. Nothing. Damn. I've got view, taskbar, stats, doc, bar. Yeah, I just don't know what the hell I'm doing. I've been so long. Viewer, display on that, yeah. Video capture device, that's on. Right? Automatic start. And then I've got my cameras here, I can see them. Tools. Auto configure wizard, yeah, that's crap. Session show, output timer. The hell is that? Path. Hey, Ron, how's it going? Jump in here, Ron. Need a hand. You know a little bit about this crap. Name's right above your head there. If I can get it working, I'll show you what I've done. What'd you win, Rover? What'd you win? Do you win a printer? That'd be fucking. Oops, that'd be awesome. Guess it's a late stream. Who cares? But did you get a T-shirt or any filament yet? Hey, Ron. I think he left. I don't know. sitting there messing with him. T-shirt from. Oh, that's funny. I think he might have left though. Might have been read by legal too. I don't know. Freaking lighter here. So let's go to settings, I guess. Oh, you know what? I don't think I've been in here. That might help. Just my stream key ain't here. Duh. Where the hell is it? Okay, I'll get it now. I'll get it. Freaking stream key. I'll take control of it. I think. We'll find it. Oh yeah, that's this one I want to be. Upload highlights, clips, whatever. I'm more worried about uploading my ugly face. Anything else? Stream now. I don't know what this one is. I'm trying to find the stream key here. There it is. I put this in earlier. I don't know why it didn't stay in here. Apply. What do you want to bet? Like $25? I have to shut it off. So, you don't want to do that. I don't want to give it all completely handle it. Audio 160. Da, da, da. So, is anybody coming in? What's going on, man? Events. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, this has got me stuck on that stupid, that new crap, man, and I hate it. Video. Yeah, you can't do that, I know. Audio. Desktop audio mixer. Camera. Okay. I might have shut it down again. Save. Alright. Now, move this back over here. Exit on this again. Now let's fire it up and hope for the best. So now it's got my stream key in there. Come on, give me some picture, you booger. I do not know. Never there. I got rid of this in case somebody says something. At least I can see it. Hey everybody, how you doing? Just me so far, and I am trying to import, export, trying to see what's going on. I'll probably be up all night flirting with this. Yay, what? What that is that full screen? That's fine. Toolbar. Whatever it is, it's gone now. Mixer like, reset, control. Yeah, that's what that is. I mean, I'm just sitting there clicking buttons until I find something. This is why I hate doing this crap. So now when I went to my uncle's computer, it was all there. Hey, Brian, how's it going, bro? I am trying to get this to connect. Oops, you don't want that. Oops. That is not what I wanted to do. I don't know where that even came from. Going. Yeah. Not going for me, man. I can't get this damn. Can't get it to connect. And also, you guys can see my ugly mug. I got a show in the morning, so I figured I better give her a shot tonight, huh? Just see if anything. Whoa, that was fun. What the hell happens? There's feedback there. I don't know where that came from. I'm not going to leave that off. I do believe so. Let's try the filters. Desktop audio. No, I don't need to do that either. Ryan was here. Ron was here. I mean, he knows how to do this too. See, when I blew up my computer and started using my uncle's, man, I just got right in. But this time, you got some. What do you mean by that? I got some positive something. Positive, we're not seeing anything. My preview. Okay, jump in mode. Show film folders. Oh, you son of a bugger. You son of a bitch, did it again. Give me this damn thing. If I'm moving everything in the wrong freaking direction, touching the wrong thing, and then it flies apart. Hey, there you are, Rover. How you doing tonight?
Doing okay.
That's good. Yeah, I finally got my freaking PC back up and running here. And now I just can't get this thing to connect. I don't know why.
I take it you're getting me okay?
Yeah, you look good, sound good. I mean, as good as you can, anyways, I guess.
Hope I don't break other people's monitors.
Yeah, you'll be all right, man. Oh, just went out of focus there for a second, but you're good now. Files, into show recording settings. Go back in there. There's got to be something in the settings. Let's do keys here. Oh, no, that's probably part of it too, right there. That's changing to Twitch. We don't want to, that's a server. We don't want to stream there. No. Oh. Yeah, I lost my chat again. Let's apply this. See if I get any mugs. Nope, not yet. This is really a better place to stream to, ain't it? His video, yeah. Name out space. Buffer, no, video. Yeah, we need video, you turd. Won't let me do nothing in there. Output, show. I just don't remember. Oh, let's shut it down. I know a lot of times when you make changes, you gotta shut her down and restart it. All that heavy, What was wrong with my mic a little while ago, Brian? Come on, baby. Damn.
He was saying he was getting a little feedback.
Oh. Yeah, I got something set up around here a little bit, and I don't know why it's doing it. So if I'm hitting that button. So I'm getting this damn settings in. Output, show configuration. Stop stream, start stream, and stop doing buffering. I just have no idea. I wonder if something like that would work. Just gonna try something. Probably not, but it might. Okay, you get a bunch of pictures there, don't you? So did I pick? I must have picked the wrong one up. Oh yeah, I did. So yeah, this works. But I just don't know what I need to do. Stream. I'm on here. Finding the stream keys right.
I can see in your background image your camera working.
Oh yeah, that's because it's that's my I'm sharing screens. You know, I think I might as well look at something while I try to figure this out. Hard or soft. I wonder what the hell that is. I have AMD video cards. I don't know what the hell to do with it though. This is buffering. I don't know, Robert. You can't touch that. Advanced. Don't see it again. Audio default. Yeah, I'm gonna get that because otherwise I'll get more feedback. Recording, yeah, that's fine. Stream delay. Won't be that much delay, do we? No, there's nothing. I suppose that might help a little bit with trolls on Rover. I have delay on a little bit. Will that stop it? No, that won't matter because it will still show up, just to show up a few seconds later. Oh crap.
Did you set OBS to authorize people?
To authorize people. Where would you do something like that?
Good question.
I don't ever remember hearing about that or anything, you know.
I think Don has got that set up.
You mean on the Streamlabs?
Yeah.
Or
on the Hangouts.
Yeah. No, I can do that. I'm the one that showed Don how to do that. To give somebody to share power or whatever to share.
Well, okay, example. I'm gonna pick on Ron. Let's say he comes in with a different name, completely whatever.
Yeah.
And he clicks the join the string. Does it set up on yours that you have to authorize that person?
Oh no, you got to turn that on. You got to turn that on in the control room. Yeah, I showed him how to do all that stuff. The Hangout part's fine. It's just getting shit, I thought I just lost my key again, didn't I? Just on that and that. Gotta go get my freaking key again. Darn it. Alright. Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, I haven't been able to see you here. Oh, man. Oh, my Nightbot's working. Nightbot, you working? Oh, I suppose I shouldn't be sharing screens when I'm going to get my stream key, right?
True.
Show everybody out there my freaking key. That's like yours for like life or some crap. I don't know. Come on, let's try to know.
Catch you later, BBD.
Oh, we'll see you, Brian. Alright. I just gotta find it again now. Yeah. Good deal. Yeah, grab one. Oh, you know what? I think I did show it already. I didn't. I better reset that. Does that give you a different one? Yeah, there you go. And now I got a different one. I actually did show it. I don't remember really where, but I did. Yeah. Pretty bad. Yeah, I know. That's overrated. Never over. I don't know, put a different stream came up. And it's different. I'm gonna pop that chat back out so I can see if people are talking. There we go. Apply. I do know that. Why does it keep on going to freaking Twitch? I'm gonna get banned again. You watch. Alright. I'll leave it at YouTube. But I'm gonna get out of here again. Try it again. Shut it down. Start her back up. I just wanted to go pop. There I am. Oh, you know what? I might have to adjust my cameras, my settings up here, eh? Alright, let's try that one. No. That one? No. Hey, I found one. There I am.
There you go. What's the problem with your computer and the hard drives?
Well, I shorted it out. I shorted the whole computer out a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. And took out 2 of my hard drives.
Do they even show up in your computer manage?
Nope, not at all.
Well, if they're SATA, what I would try and do is swap to a different channel. See if they show up.
Oh, actually, I did. I tried every port that I had, for the SATA drives. Tried all of them, jumping them around in different configurations and everything, So.
What data was stored on them?
Oh. My YouTube stuff, my videos, pictures, nothing crazy, important. I think I pretty much have backups of everything. I'll just have to download my videos off of YouTube now. you know, get them onto my hard drives for a backup in case YouTube decides to crash.
That's a good point, Ron. Have you tried a new slash old SATA hard drive in those ports that failed?
Yeah. Yep.
Do they show um, that particular hard drive?
Yeah. If I put hard drive, I mean, I've got two bad ones and two good ones. Well, and I've tried them in every different configuration with each other, without each other, and everything. See, but these hard drives are kind of weird because in my old setup, I mean, the case and monitors are all the same, and RAM memory, and it's all crap like that, and the hard drives. But I got a new motherboard and a new CPU. But on the old one, two of these drives were dead, and I couldn't use them at all. But when I switched out my motherboard and my CPU, they came back to life. So, I don't know.
So on the old motherboard, uh, the SATA controller went bad.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just I always had problems with that one, and so with that, I don't know if it was a hard drive or the CPU. It just did really weird things all the time. And so I was like, I just got fed up with it. It'd crash all the time. The computer would just crash down and just be crap for a while. And I don't know. It's just weird what it was doing. So I just went out and got a different motherboard and CPU, and then it was fine. You know. So, yeah, because what I did to this is I broke a cable off in the front end. You know, I broke this off in the computer off of one of the cables, and I actually grabbed it with this. Oh, so where am I? There I am. I grabbed it with this to pull it out of there and shorted the whole computer out. It went, goodbye. So you don't want to do that. Yeah, but I'll give you a sneak peek here. Let's get down and get back. If I can get back, I got to get my other two monitors going, but I got my four set up there. My computer's guy's got to come over and help me get the top two monitors turned on. I can't get them turned on yet. I don't know how. He comes over and just flip flap them, and it's done always. But I bought this tree stand quite a while ago, and I was just waiting till I built my new desk and crap. And I was just like, well, what the hell? I had to rip the computer all apart to switch it back over anyways. I might as well put the tree stand up. Well, hopefully tomorrow I'll have four monitors running again.
Yeah. One way you could check is on an open space on your main desktop, do a right mouse, go to screen resolution.
Hang on. I'll move you over here. And click display settings. Or
What version are you running?
10.
Windows 10?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm in Windows 7.
I mean, I can get to where all the this just takes me right here. I'll just have screen share with you here again. Just the other direction this time. This one. All right. Let me get you in the frame here. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, I see it shows just two monitors.
Yeah, and I've got two dual video cards.
Okay, go down to your start button and type in control in that white box
Yeah.
and go to your control panel.
Oh, that's up here. That's in there, but yeah, okay.
Well, it's just habit. Okay, open up your control panel.
Yep.
Switch it from that display to where it shows everything.
Like that.
Go to device manager.
Uh, programs. You know what? Let's do it easy. Let's make this sucker bigger. Now you just gotta find it. Device manager. There we go. Found it. Monitors.
Okay, do you have any question marks?
Anywhere in here?
It might also say unknown device.
Yeah.
If you have that, I really can't see. Hold on. Let me try.
Let me see if I can get this bigger. Oh shit, where'd it go? Yeah, I'll just put it back in. I was trying to make it bigger. I guess it ain't making them bigger, is it?
Well, I'm not really seeing.
Just put adapters. Yeah, see, like right there, both my AMDs, or both my video cards, right there.
Right.
Monitors, it's only showing 2 monitors, which, there's 2 plugged into each one of them. And I have no idea what's going on in chat, so if somebody's jumping in and saying something, I have to take a look at it over.
Okay. Well, let me pop over.
Feels like
Nothing new.
I can probably
Go to the very top where it says your computer and click it so it's blue. Up 1, 2, 3 spots.
just the desktop.
Yep. Just okay. Now click the plus so everything shows. Now, right mouse, scan for new hardware. Or that one there.
It's done.
Okay, and
No more monitors. Oh, yeah.
I don't see any changes.
You piece of shit. Fucking shelves. Hardware changes. I was just looking at the actual device.
Next dumb question. Are the monitors that are off, are they plugged in and turned on?
Yeah. I don't know if turned on. Yeah, they weren't turned on. I guess that helps a little. See if it recognizes them. They're turned on now.
And they are plugged into your computer.
Oh yeah. Everything's plugged in.
Okay. Do another scan for changes. And I don't see any changes.
No, it still just has them too.
Do you have any exclamation points?
Oh, there's nothing there.
Hmm.
He comes over and he does something, man. And it's like, dang, it's done.
It,
I don't know what the hell he does.
it might be software that he installs.
Yeah, it could be. Shit.
And that's about all I can do,
Yeah,
this way. Short of you installing a program and letting me take control.
yeah, no, I know. No, he said he's going to come over tonight, I think. He says that he doesn't show up, but, like I said, I don't need it right away. Um, the main thing was to get this running for tomorrow, That was the main thing. I tell you what, when these stupid Bowden tubes, when they put them in there with these things, they do not come back out. You have to shove them straight through, all the way through. So you got to take the whole freaking hot end apart just to change the Bowden tube. You can't get that.
If anyone in chat has an idea, let us know.
Yeah, because we can just shrink that down for now. What do we got here? This is another display settings. Detect. See, I won't detect them either. So I'm sorry, did something in here. Settings. All we can do is drive around a little bit, right?
Yeah. That's why I like 7/10.
Yeah. I don't know.
Dumb question. On your old motherboard, have you thrown it out yet?
No, I still got. But this is a much. See, I did that a long time ago, Rover. I did that a long time ago. I've been running this motherboard CPU for about a year and a half now.
Well, with the old motherboard, if you considered it fried, take a hot air gun and pull off all the capacitors.
Yeah.
That can come in handy in the future.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure what's wrong, the CPU or the motherboard. I don't know, and so I was just going to sell motherfuckers on eBay. Put them on eBay, and then if they don't work for somebody, just give them their money back and tell them to keep the damn thing. That way I'll figure out which one's bad. At least get some money back.
Well, put in the description,
Oh yeah.
Semi-defective, as is, where is. That way you are covered.
Yeah. I've been selling on eBay for probably 6 years now. Yeah, I don't worry about it. I mean, all I can do is get the money back, so that don't matter. I guess we put this little bad boy back together. I want to print some stuff yet tonight. Oh, and then I did a major boner too. Not many people in here, but when I was hooking all this crap up, I'm underneath the desk, and I've got this print going over here. It's the DeLorean for a 3D printing doctor. Oh, you can't even see it with this camera. And it's big print. This is just the ass end of the DeLorean here. I can get it over there. And it's 3 days, 18 hours, and 10 minutes for a print. I unplugged this son of a bitch.
And that one doesn't have print recovery, does it?
I haven't updated the firmware on it yet. And yeah, no, I don't have it. It had 17 hours left out of the 3 days, 18 hours, and 10 minutes. This here is all that's left out of the second spool. And it was supposed to take 2 spools. But I mean, I'll just redo it. I mean, not redo it. I'll just print from where I'm at. You know what I mean? Measure it, and then
Figure out where it's at on the layer and start from that point.
Yeah, just start another print with it. Yeah, because I mean, I gotta. The body's 3 parts anyways. Well, now it's 4 parts. Oh, shit, where'd my bolting tube go? I have a bunch of bolting tube right now. Used to hang right here. Let's go. Hell. It's doing it. Yeah. And I bought bolting tube just for this, you know. I got some more somewhere.
Capricorn or regular?
I don't run Capricorn because I don't have too crappy a filament to run Capricorn. You know, I buy cheap ass filament, and so I really don't think Capricorn will work out too well for me. I think I'm gonna try it one day, but not right now. Got too many other things to do besides buying that, you know. Somewhere in here I have. Was that me again?
Yep.
I wonder where that there would have came from. Isn't that the way how it goes? I've had that boat tube hanging up over there for a month and a half. And I don't know where it went now. I'll be right with you, Robert.
No problem. I'm just doing my 9 p.m.s.
Oh, yeah.
Or For those of you on the East Coast, the midnights.
I got it around here somewhere. I'll find it. By tomorrow. I'm gonna have to print something and I don't get it. So yeah, what the frick the hell did I do with it? Ouch. Now we have a cat. Might see me maybe dig down. See me maybe dig down. That's my pretty cat. There's a few boxes down there. Oh, man. I just hate this always. Looking. Oh, around here, man. What's that around?
Just popped in chat one of the giveaways for a printer. It's one that I don't get credit for.
Yeah, I've been looking for that. Is that it? No, it's this TV. One of these. There's that one. It's not working. Batteries must be dead. There's Samsung. All those freaking boxes. Can't figure it out. There's the bag I was looking for. I think the right one, but that's the other photo that I found. Just keep on digging, you'll find something over. What are you doing? Don't know why. I started calling this cat Harley. Harley's been dead for several years. Yeah, we should be in good shape. I still want to know where the damn boot tube is, you know? And now I gotta go get something to drink, so back again. Now we all do it. Crush, let's crush it. Can't be drinking that coffee yet, you know. Just need to be in one bag anyway, so. I got so much crap to do. Nothing wrong with this stuff. They're not going to be long enough. That's for the tornado. Just look at it. There's some peanuts. I need some of them. I'm one of them orders, you know. That just sort of saves everything. Always keep too much stuff. Look at that, a nozzle. Oh, that's another.
You need a bunch of little boxes.
Oh, I do. I got all kinds of them too. These are the bags that they came in, so they've just been in there. Let's see what this is. If it is. If it is, it's a thermostat. Cool. I didn't even know I had a 24-volt thermostat, but I do. I don't know what them offsets are for. Another nozzle. I don't know what size nozzle they sent. 4. Enough of them to make you go dizzy. You can go back in there. I think I really went out of here is zip ties. Freaking peanuts. Where'd they go? Was it just all my peanuts? Yeah. I really need to buy some because I'm just stealing, robbing from Paul to pay Mary on these things, you know. I might just take that off. That'll give me a couple peanuts for my next project. You guys can go back in there. And this can go back. I still got everything just extra. That's the bolts. Just take all this crap out of here someday and put it in the boxes. Oh, yeah, shit, there's no picture of that. That's the one thing nice about them Enders when they first came out like that. They had a lot of extra nuts and bolts. Okay, just waiting to receive some packages from Canada, right? Around here too. Now we got to find that monitor because this here plug into the back of this monitor, and then I have 4 of these out here. The extra stuff. And I knew I had that, I just didn't know where it was. Alright, let's put this hot air back together. Been debating whether or not to put a 0.6 on this. You know? So that's not right. I think that would be alright. Yeah, I printed out this nice little box for nozzles and everything. And little tips. It's alright, I guess. But I need to get an all metal hot end is what I need. But this will work for now. Get this. Start this one. Take this. Different. A little bit of boogers in there yet. I don't remember which way's the front, which way's the back. I almost think that would have to be towards the front. So we'll see once we get it in there. So, yeah, little tiny elements. Watch it for doofuses. Not yet. I get when I get my half an hour. Hey, how's it going, my brother? Just playing around. Been working on my computer here. And I just wanted to make sure it was running good for tomorrow. So I have got the cameras and everything working. Why don't you jump in, man? I'm in for a little bit. I'm not going to be on long. About a half hour yet, but you know, if anybody wants to jump in, come on in. And Rover just sitting there, hanging out. Actually, I don't even know. Rover's still here. Too bad, it's. Yeah, you know, I should be in bed too. I don't do that that often. Yeah.
Jones?
Hey, Ron.
Yeah, I'll be with you guys in a second. Just give me a moment. Getting everything all turned on.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I can hear you.
How's it going tonight?
Just got back from playing games with a bunch of my friends, board games that is, and just got in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're having problems with your hard drive, I hear, eh?
Yeah, well, I mean, they're dead for now. I have got, I got it running, so.
Okay, so you can see them now?
I don't know what I'm running on, though, 1 or 2 terabyte, I forget. But what I'm having problems with, and I was hoping you were going to come in, because me and Robert are trying to figure out how I always have problems whenever I do this, redo my computer or whatever. My computer guy's got to come over and turn on my other video card for me and get my other monitors running.
You okay?
Because I have 2 AMD video cards that are dual video cards, so I have 4 monitors.
Okay.
And only the one's running. Or don't activate it. I only have 2 monitors right now. You know.
All right.
Them 2 monitors, and I'm up there sitting there on, but they're not working. I can get into where me and Rover were here. I got it still here, and I'll share screen with you. And
yeah, I would have to see your setup and see what your Windows is showing.
Yep.
You can bring up the can bring up your display information.
This one? What's it? No, that ain't it. That's the wrong one.
Well, that you can minimize if you want to. Minimize my window.
Hang on, I'll just do the other one.
Okay.
Well, it also might be the channel that your 2 video cards use.
Yeah, well, that's like I said, I have no freaking idea. Okay.
Hey Joe, how's it going? Sorry I didn't say hi earlier.
See, it's showing up 2 monitors. Display adapters. Right there are my 2 video cards.
Okay, so the 2 R9 2000 series. Okay. Now, are they firewired or not firewired? Was it for AMD?
They got them
Fire
that
Talk?
conductor wire.
No, it's something called Fire Talk. Are they connected? Do you have them like SLI? What we would call for the
Yeah, they loop to each other. They're connected.
That's correct.
They're on
Okay.
the side. Yeah.
Okay, so they're MSI'd, or whatever they're calling it.
Yeah.
Crossfire. Thank you so much. Crossfire. Yeah, I don't have AMD drives, so I can't really remember all the talk. Yeah, it's like, is it Fire Talk, Talk Fire, Crossfire? I
Yeah.
remember. Okay, so that's a good sign. Right click on them. Let me just want to see what the AMD drivers are reading out.
On these.
Yeah, if you can right click on that and go to properties. Device working properly. Drivers, that's what I want to see. So those drivers haven't been updated in a little while.
I just installed the system the other day. Yesterday or the day before.
Oh, so you redid the whole hard drive?
Yeah, I started over, man.
Okay.
Left it out and started over.
Monitors, generic PMP. It's not seeing the other two monitors.
Yeah. He does something quick and then it works. And I have no idea.
Well, Joe Paddock's all AMD, so got any ideas, Joe Paddock? Because I do see that there's only two monitors showing. I'm wondering if you might have to get. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I have to activate that video card or something. I don't know.
Well, no, because the monitors are just showing us generic PMP monitors. Sometimes what I find is I have to find the actual monitor drivers for my monitor. Like if I go to my screen, hang on.
Well, I've got computer monitors and TVs. I think I got 2 TVs and 2 computer monitors. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if you can see my screen. Can you?
Yeah.
Okay. So I go in my display settings here. Let me pull this up over here. Come on, slide on over. I have this option here, which I can. This is Windows 10.
Yeah, I got Windows 10 too. I got that option too.
Okay, you can see my both monitors now. If I go into, let me open.
I don't know how to do that, Joe.
Settings.
Most likely, it's
disable and enable the second video card. So you want to disable number 1 and enable the second one, or? I never knew that you had to do that to get it to recognize.
Troubleshoot problems. Open network. And there's that, you're talking down there by the clock. There's that little monitor. Oh, that's a networking crap.
Control.
That.
Bloody program.
Malware in there. I got that screen. Right there. Oh, where are you?
See how I got my monitors already recognized?
Yeah, you got.
I had to download a driver for that.
Yeah, okay. Well, 2 of them are that way.
Yeah, but they're using Windows generic drivers, and they might not be detecting the other video drivers plugged into that video card because they have no idea what they are.
These 2 are off of 1 video card.
Yep.
Another video card. He's like disable and enable the second video card. I don't know how to do that.
Okay, right click on the AMD card. He's saying the second AMD card, I guess. And you'll see something where it says disable device.
Oh, so is that the wrong one? I think that was the wrong one.
So you never had Crossfire? Oh, okay. Well, I would say probably disabling it will cause it to stop. And then you can right click again and say enable it again and see what happens.
Well, I just disabled and enabled one. That was the wrong one.
Oh, okay.
I did the same thing here. It's like everything's gone, you know.
Yeah, I would try disabling and re-enabling it, but I do understand what he's saying. He's saying to, I guess he means uninstall the drivers, is what I
Yes.
think he's what he's saying.
Yeah, I just did it to both of them.
Okay, well, they should enable. You should be able to now go back into them and see all your information. I'll right click on it and just check them.
Triple for what?
Right click on them and see if they're working. Go to their properties and have a look.
Oh, properties. That's where that one's working.
That's working. Yeah, close it and check the other one.
This device.
Yeah, working properly. I don't know. I'm not really that well versed in AMDs when it comes to it. Scan for new hardware, but it's seeing the both video cards though.
Yeah.
Do you mean Joe Paddock? Do you mean by he would have to? Let's see. Not installed. No conflicts. So there's nothing.
Is that right now?
Yeah.
I don't see you guys anyway.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Go back to Device Manager for a second. I want you to try something here.
And I'm trying to find you. Google Hangout's gone.
Don't worry about the Google Hangouts.
Yeah, I got a link right here. How about that? Oh, it might have been up here. Huh?
Am I sharing?
Not there.
Oh.
Right. Yeah. I wonder if I got control now, though.
Yeah, you get control. You can see it.
You are already in there. I won't take me there. What's this? Oh, no. What the hell am I? It says I'm already. Oh, stop sharing, dumbass. I don't know.
I was sharing first. What I want you to do is go into Device Manager and try it to scan for all under your monitors. Right click on monitors and tell it to search for. I think it's search new hardware, if I remember correctly. Is the code it comes up with? It's been a long time since I've had to do this type of work.
I'm not sure.
All I did is I just downloaded the drivers and
I'm in control now. Hold on, you say I'm getting a green for those and all settings, and yeah, let's go settings. And then
monitors.
displays.
Scan for new hardware changes. That's it.
Where is scan for new hardware?
File.
What's that?
Or right mouse click.
Oh, I'm probably not in settings. Then you want to be in control panel, then, right?
Well, you want to be in device settings, so yeah.
Device manager.
Yeah, device manager, and then when you see monitors, right click and it has scan for hardware changes, and it'll scan all your monitors and try to find the other ones.
And in Device Manager, after you get done doing that, go up to where it says File Action View. Click on Device by Connection.
Where is it? Device.
It's under View.
Okay, it's the second one by connection. Okay. Still two monitors.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in that one. What I'm doing is I'm going through. Here we go. Go back up to View. Resources by type.
Okay.
Go to interrupt request, IRQ.
Okay.
And scroll down. It's going to be a long list. See if you have your video card listed twice and what their interrupts are.
Okay.
Oh, the IRQ settings, right?
Yep.
Yes, I never thought
because
of that.
if they're
PCIe controllers. Probably not, right?
No, it'll say AMD right beside it.
Oh, yeah, there's only one. Oh, no, there's the other one. Okay, yeah, they're both here. What do you want me to do?
Okay. Are they saying the same number, or do they have different numbers?
In the front of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me share this again, because, yeah, they do have different numbers.
Okay. That's the important thing there.
See,
Go ahead and highlight one, then the other.
right there's one.
Okay. FFD and
See,
FF.
except for the A and or the D and the 3.
Right.
Those other
Okay.
ones, A and 6.
That is proper, because if they were the same, it'd be a conflict.
Yep. Understand?
Whoa. Why is it saying -6 for one of the drivers?
They both say that. I don't know why. They can tell.
-6 and -3. Why are they not giving you an IRQ of plus by minus?
I don't know. They all have something like that. The Intel USB host controller has it.
Odd. I've never seen that happen. I'm so used to seeing PCI cards running on 1617 IRQ, not 6 and 3.
Yeah. I don't know. I know nothing about this part, man. Zero zilch nada. This is kind of like what do you call it? To me, like Robbie Mac trying to help me. Do my
Yeah. I'm also getting well, -2 through -13.
Really?
But that's for a USB host controller.
Yeah, that makes sense. IRQ 1 to 16 is USB host. Why is it on 3 to 6?
yeah, I don't know. That's what I got, man. Just what I think that I have to deal with.
What's the IRQ codes? I wish I had my A+ booklet here so I can actually go through all my IRQs, old codes. Yeah, try and plug in the monitor and plug it back in.
Here. Hang on. I haven't been watching chat, so I don't know what Joe has to say.
Yeah, Joe, you want to come in? Help us out here? We're all stumped.
Man in the back. Hey, what's up? Yeah, Mario's in here. Sorry, guys. We've been working on this here, and I have not noticed the chat. That's me bad.
Yeah, we also got Hawks in here.
Yep. Hawk, Ben's in here.
Yeah, this is morning for him, if I remember correctly. Yeah, my time, right?
I just have to get everybody situated. IRQ share is the most.
What's going on there?
Hang on. Oh, that's probably why. I don't know what the hell that was.
Did you check the back to make sure all the connections are tight?
Oh, yeah.
Is it running off of one video card? Have you tried plugging into just the one video card instead and making them all run the programs? Because usually those video cards can support up to 4 monitors.
The what?
One card.
I thought these were only dual.
No, they can draw up. They can draw up to 4 video cards. I can run. Now, mind you, if I was running 4 monitors, my card would be like grind to a halt because it's only a 2 gig video card.
Yeah, mine are only 1 gig.
1 gig each. Oh, I'm kind of surprised you're able to run 4 off of it.
Well, no, I got 2 1 gig cards.
Hmm.
You know, it's not that I have. You know. Oh, stinky. I just locked that freaking thing in there. Oh, that's the way to do it. I just figured out how to do this.
Oh.
Sorry, I ain't watching. Hey, what's going on? 5 a.m. Just started. Hello. Yeah. Well, it's 1:45 midnight here. That is awesome. Now I know why the two screws are in there. I just figured it out. I can't believe I'm the one that figured it out. And they haven't said anything about it. That is so smart. It is actually smart. I can't believe it. It's cool. Absolutely cool, man. I suppose I should make it. All right, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm ranting off. Well, we have dogs trying to climb into my wife's and daughter's blankets because she wants the smell of them. Frickin' stupid dog. Well, I did that right because I want that all in there. But that is cool. All right, what do we got? Okay, go to the AMD crossfire option in the AMD. Make sure.
Yes, they have to have Catalyst Control Center open with AMD.
What the hell you do something like that?
Do you have the AMD Crossfire? Do you have the official AMD Crossfire drivers loaded up?
Dude, man, I just put on Windows 10.
That's why. That's why. Okay, you have to get legit AMD drivers. Go to the AMD website, and they'll have the drivers. Actually, he's saying by the clock. But I'm looking at your clock too, and I'm not seeing an arrow pointing up.
My clock.
Yeah.
No, there ain't no arrow.
Try doing a search for the AMD Catalyst and see if that comes up.
AMD what?
AMD Catalyst. So that's CATALSYS. You may not even have the software installed now that I think about it. That could be a problem. Could be running generic Windows drivers instead of the actual AMD drivers that are out.
Yeah, there ain't nothing by my clock, brother. Oh, is it him? Do I don't have no.
With Hawk, with any type of video card that you put into a computer nowadays, either AMD or Intel, they have their own operating system and they have their own drivers. Now, there's a generic driver that you can download from Microsoft. But if you haven't downloaded the actual program from the actual manufacturer, there's a chance that you may be running the Microsoft's version of the AMD chips, AMD drivers to make it compatible at least. So you can see your screen, and then you can download the official drivers, which is something that Windows likes to do every so often.
Version and the Catalyst, right?
Yeah, that's right. Just do a search for it. It should come up in your listing.
I don't know what the friggin' hell I'm at. I ain't seeing it. Let's try another one. There we go. That's what I'm doing. Software. The AMD. Oh, you know what? That thing just got shut off anyway, so it isn't, it was. Install it. How to install it. I don't know. That's what I want to think about it. Well, click on it. Alright. Windows 10 drivers. So, how do you know what video card, or it doesn't matter? It just kind of, well, they're all the same. Alright, so it's all the same pack of thing. Like Windows 10. Software installed. I might just have to, I'll have to do this afterwards. I gotta shut some stuff down and I'll probably lose you guys. I'll just leave that up for now. I'll do it after we're done.
Yeah, I would definitely go to AMD's own website and make sure that you get. Okay. So download their drivers first to make sure that those are the right drivers, because if they aren't, then you have problems. But I would get their drivers, make sure their drivers install. Once they install, then I would definitely look at go back into their software and look for that Catalyst program that we were talking about, because I don't think it downloaded the full drivers. There's also an AMD driver auto detect tool that you can also download and give that a try too.
Yeah.
I'm looking at AMD's website right now on the drivers. So,
okay. Joe, yes, I did just install Windows on the PC, new version. Of course, my hard drive with Windows 10 on it got burnt up in the accident. So yeah, honestly, it was new. I got to install my damn Bitfinder yet. I got all kinds of crap to install yet. Or was it Bitfinder, Defender? I forget. I use that one. I forget what the hell it is. Now back to that. Okay. These are actually really cool. Everybody worried about that damn screws that go in the end here. Where am I? Come there. Come over here where you can see. Oh, there I go. Come on in there. Oh, man, about that. Well, everybody's worried about these screws that go in here, you know. Actually, they're kind of cool if you think about it. Because get this in here, get it loose here. You know, unscrew it. Screw your tip down into it all the way. This is what my theory is, you know. Once it's installed, you're going to have to enable. Alright, enable the crossfire. But if you screw that all the way in, and you put these baskets in there. You put your Bowden tube in here, or if you go to take this out, you loosen these screws up a little bit, and then you take the tip out, tip off, and then when you put your new tip in, you know, snug it down, and to get it buttered up against there, you tighten these back. Oh, where am I? You tighten. You put this back in there, and then you slide your Bowden tube in, and then you tighten these back up, and it will take this nozzle and that part and just squeeze them right together where the Bowden tube is. You know what I mean? Instead of, you know, because you can't loosen. Oh, this is way whacked. What happened? Well, whatever, it's locked in here somehow.
yeah, no, I've read about those screws also that you're supposed to remove them because that can cause heat creep coming up.
No, it doesn't. It will not cause heat creep.
Oh, because I read differently that it can cause heat creep.
It will not cause heat creep. No, not at all. I mean, it causes like maybe 1 or 2 degrees. I saw a video that says those screws should be on the stops. Yeah, it stops it from moving. Who did that? I forget. They did it, and the heat creep was like just a couple of degrees.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
I do remember hearing some people complain about it and saying, yeah, it can cause heat creep. I'm like going, ugh.
Yeah, I took it out of one of them. I got to put them back in. But I'm trying to see though. So,
I love that. You should wake Don up. He won't be happy that he's missing a stream. As Hawk says to you.
I'm not do those quick and see how it works. I mean, I don't think you even have to do it while it's hot then. You know what I mean?
Really worse without the screws in.
It's not that big job. So we gotta put this stupid thing back in. Just gonna try it. Just gonna try it. Some real wrenches get rid of these flat ass pan wrenches.
That reminds me, I gotta go out and still I got part of my I got my print already done. Hang on, let me go grab it.
One isn't loose enough, I don't think. I guess it was loose. It fell right out. Now they're like that. It's tough, this bastard. All the way down in there. Now it's touching. So now it's touching, and this is tight. And so they're both, I'm saying, just got to keep on camera. I got the Bowden tube in. This is tight all the way. Well, it won't go no tighter. These are loose, and the Bowden tube's down. This is loose. Well, that shouldn't be loose, should it? That should be tight. That don't matter. No, that should be loose. So everything gets squished together. All right, Joe. Yeah, we'll see ya. But anyway, so now if you tighten these two screws down, it's going to squeeze everything together. And then you can tighten this down. And everything's snug as a bug in a rug. You know what I mean?
So I don't know if you can see what I printed.
Oh, yeah.
So those are for the E3D. But the problem is, when I put it together, screws aren't long enough. They need even longer screws than what I have.
Yeah.
And they use 3M, 3mm screws. So I was like, crap.
See, I bet you that's the way. I mean, that's just awesome a way to do it, except for when you strip it out. I think it just fucking lift it up. Damn it. I wasn't even trying to go tight. Well, that should still work. Take this one. Tighten this one up. You know, because now that Bowden tube jammed in there as far as it can go, you know. And it's tight up against the nozzle. What they should do is take a fin off here, a fin off there, and put a freaking nut in there. Instead of that little aluminum e-brake there. All right. That's going to go that way. It's just this. No, and it goes this way. I don't remember. I want to wait for it. I don't remember. I don't notice all the dust you get in these things, man. That's freaking nasty. Come on, get in there, baby. And all that dust. It was all over in the hot end, too. And the fins. You can shoot a bugger hole and cram this gross. So, I'm going to play with it for tonight. What does hang, man? Piss on it, right? Hell am I? Lost my mouse again. I hate that. Well done. Alright. Down. Yippee. Yeah, that's it. So we'll see what's going on. Nobody here in this late night. You blame them. All right, there we go. Well, I guess or early morning, depending on where you're at. But cover my mug up with that. There we go. So what are you still doing up, Rod?
I'm usually up till about 2 o'clock in the morning, usually.
Yeah. That's why you never make it to my stream.
No, I always make it to your stream later in the evening or afternoon, or if I got other stuff to do.
I don't know, I'm just giving you credit, man.
I can give me cred. I love cred. I know you just give me a hard time because you love me so much.
I wasn't. I just wasn't able to. I was trying to print some stuff today on that ender, and I just couldn't get nothing to print on it, man. It was pissing me off really bad.
Yeah, that's something that can happen. Like with my CR10 right now, I'm pissed off with it. It's still sitting up here collecting dust, but it's going to get the new hot end put on tomorrow. Hopefully.
I almost put a another hot I got there.
Rover's been so quiet today. Thought he'd be talking a little bit more.
Who's that, me? A Rover?
Rover, yeah.
Yeah. I was talking earlier.
Well, the only thing we've got going right now is a race.
Okay.
A postal race. You and Tech Dad.
Me and Tech Dad?
Yep. I want a t-shirt from him and some filament.
Well, I have your envelope right here. The reason I haven't sent it out, and I'll tell you what I'm a little worried about sending it out for. The reason is with the Canadian postal strike going on right now, I don't know if it's going to reach you or not. I've already sent it out to Wiley. We'll see if he gets it, but it's probably on a truck somewhere in Canada that has not been sorted to send out to the States.
Goddamn Canucks.
Well, we've been having this postal strike for at least half a year now. It has to do with Canada Post overworking their workers. And from what I've been reading and from what I've been told, they really overworked their postal team. And I'm just waiting to see what they say back to me. But I want to know when the strike is over, then I will be a little bit more happier sending it out. But they got a backlog of about 3 months worth of backlog. So I don't know if I ship it out, if it'll reach you guys or not. That's what I'm worried about. Not worried about it getting lost. I'm worried about it being on the truck somewhere in the 3-month backlog. And that's the reason why you guys never received it yet.
Somewhere in freaking Canada.
Yeah, unfortunately. It's not that I don't
Ron,
want to go to you guys.
Here's an idea.
Go across the border and mail it?
Yep.
That's a little bit tricky when you don't drive, and it's about an hour and a half away from here.
UPS.
UPS. Yeah, I know. That's like major cash.
Oh my gosh. For a little package like that?
Yeah, they want to charge like $60 to send it.
How much?
60.
No.
Yeah. If you are not a business, they will ring you through the ringer.
I sent 4 boxes to California from here, and they weighed 68 pounds apiece. My total bill was like $230. And they picked them up at my house.
Yeah, well, get this, okay? I sent out a computer to my friend in the U.S. Cost me $150 UPS. I tried to send a envelope which had some documentation in it. It's roughly the same size as this. Mailed it out to I forget where I was going to. Atlanta? And they wanted to charge me $65 to mail it. Ridiculously stupid. Because they don't know why.
The way I'd handle the documents, I'd scan them in, create a PDF, send that via email.
See, that was the problem. They wanted it. They wanted these documents signed and initialized.
So you sign it, initialize it, scan it with a scanner. There you go.
They wouldn't accept that. They're court documents. And with court documents, here's the situation with court documents. And this is the fun part you guys are going to love. You can't send court documents. You can send court documents to be signed via fax or by mail. You cannot send it by email because email is not considered a secure way of sending documents.
No.
So you have to send it by one of those 2 ways. And then if they're documents that you have to sign, they have to be with your signature. They can't be a photocopied or electronic signature on them. So you have to physically sign them and physically hand those same papers back, which is the annoying part about it. That is actually American and a Canadian law, which I found out while working at a U.S. bank. because there was always a time when we had to have court documents sent to our location in Canada for our team to review, because it involved the Canadian and involved the American side of the bank when they were still in Canada. But they left, and then I only had to deal with U.S. customs stuff. But yeah, same ordeal.
Well, hey guys, it is midnight, and I was basically just doing this for a test, so to make sure I was working for in the morning. And I appreciate your guys' help. Everybody that stopped in, there really ain't nobody here anymore. There's us. That's about it. But otherwise, I'll see you guys in the morning. And I appreciate you guys stopping by. You guys got anything to say before we go?
Well, sorry we couldn't get your monitors up and running. The only other thing I can think of, are your two active monitors plugged into the same card?
Yep.
Okay. Power down your computer. Take out the inactive card. Power it back up. Make sure everything works. Power down. Put the card back in with the upper two monitors attached. Power on. See if Windows detects it.
Well, see, it's detecting the card. It says it's got the card and it's working properly. It's just something's not activated, or I need the right drivers and stuff. So
10-1, it's, from what I can tell, it's probably drivers, and because you don't have the AMD software installed is what's making me think that. Because I know Windows is not a play friendly, I'll download the right driver type machines.
yeah.
Or do the logical thing. Get Ubuntu.
The logical thing. Wait until my computer guy gets here.
Oh boy, him in the Ubuntu, that should be an interesting story.
Well, he's supposed to be here tonight, but I don't think. He said he had to work late, but I think this is a little bit later than what he should be working.
May fell asleep.
Yeah. He'll be by in the morning otherwise. So, all right, guys, I'm going to take off. So,
Okay. Have a good evening.
yep, you guys too. Thanks a lot.
No problem.
Talk to you later, Ron.
Yeah, well, you too, Rover. And same with you too, Lee, if I'm able to get on tomorrow.
Yep. All right. Bye.
Good night.
Night.
Broadcast. All right, guys, we'll see you.